it's being held, as it is every year at this time, here on the grounds of Car Talk Plaza. And I must say, there are some really impressive ice sculptures being worked on next to the Sonja Henie skating rink. Hey, speaking of cold, you got any old mail that you'd like to impose on us?
You mentioned Sonja Henie, not me. And I just happen to have from Oliver Lubanek from Phoenix. In response to your request for badly needed mail, I felt compelled to share a wee bit of trivia. I don't believe you've ever mentioned Sonja Henie's Zamboni.
Beg your pardon?
Although we are reminded weekly of the world-class figure skater, Sonja Henie, and her Tutu, what about her Zamboni? Everyone knows the Zamboni is the thing that cleans off the ice.
Not
right?
everyone knows that. No, only us.
Oh, only us?
In the great frozen north here.
Well, everyone goes to hockey games and that big machine that comes out and cleans off the ice. After practicing her skating routine at an ice rink in Paramount, California, wherever that is, she was so impressed by the ice cleaning machine that she asked the owner and creator of the machine, Frank Zamboni, to build her one of them to take on her national tour. It caught on instantly, and now there are over 4,000 Zamboni machines all over the world, all because of Sonja Henie and her Tutu.
No kidding. And I always thought the Zamboni was a musical instrument in the Genoa Philharmonic or something.
I gotta give you one short one. This is really good. It refers to an old puzzler.
But, I just wanted to say how I think it's wonderful that we've resurrected people like Sonja Henie and Bronco Nagurski from obscurity.
That's true. I mean, who would know who Sonja Henie was if it weren't for us?
Nobody. Or Bronco Nagurski.
Although your frightening audio embellishments distracted me from listening to the puzzler, here is my solution. Well, this is an old one. The night watchman heard the victim holler the attacker's name. Remember the night watchman hears someone bang, bang, hears the shot, goes in and immediately arrests somebody.
Right. Don't shoot, Frank.
Don't shoot, Frank. Don't shoot. The night watchman heard the victim holler the attacker's name. The only person in the room whose name the watchman would know was the plumbers, because, like mechanics, they have to wear their names on their shirts. I think next week's puzzler should ask what those people were doing there in the first place, and what was the victim's profession. Of course, if I get attacked by a plumber, I'd want a doctor and a lawyer there, too. Catherine DeLago. I don't know where you're from, Catherine.
Are you ready to take a call?
She's
not
from
ready, huh?
Essex Junction, Vermont. 05452.
Oh, that's cold up there. I know that.
05. That's cold.
Yeah, it's bad.
That's the temperature.
Anyway, if you'd like to talk to us, our number is 888-CAR-TALK. That's 1-888-227-8255. Hello, you're on Car Talk.
Hi, my name's Kelly.
Hi, Kelly. With an I at the end.
Oh, an I-E.
Oh,
yes.
All right.
I had it with a J-E, but,
Well, that's the Reykjavik spelling.
the Icelandic. Yeah, where are you from, Kelly?
I'm from Detroit, Michigan, but I go to school at Miami University in Ohio, so.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a cruel choice. Miami University in Ohio.
Yeah. I always have to say in Ohio.
And why, pray tell, is it named Miami University? Just to screw people up and confuse us?
Well, actually, I think it was named after an Indian tribe that was living in Ohio.
What, the University Indians?
I guess so.
Oh, no, the Miami Indians.
The Miami Indians, yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, they
were living in Ohio.
Yeah.
They came north in search of cold weather.
They just went to Florida in the winter.
So it's kind of funny. But...
So anyway, here you are stuck in Ohio someplace.
Yes.
And you're calling us for what reason?
Well, I have, at home, I have an 86 Honda Accord, and it's been having problems since August. I thought, I'm going to drive it down to school this year. It'll be okay. My drive's about, 4.5 hours. After about 2 hours, it started bogging out, and,
started doing what?
Bogging out, it would start to shut itself off around 65 or 70 miles an hour. So we would pull over and turn it off and then turn it back on, and it would go for a little more, and then it would shut itself down again.
Okay, so it just slowing down and slowing down.
Yeah, well, and then it just cut out. It would be at 50, and it would just cut out and die.
And you would coast over to the side of the road.
Right, exactly. Very dangerous.
Who's we?
My dad and I. He was driving down with me.
Why?
So,
why was he coming down with you?
Oh, to take me to school. And luckily my mom was following, too, so in case something really bad happened.
Why, so your father just dumped you off at Miami University and said, good luck, Kelly?
Exactly.
Call me if you ever get it to run again.
We'll see you at Christmas, yeah.
Got it. All right.
So the mechanic I went to rebuilt the carburetor and put in new needles and floats. That didn't work. So at Christmas, I brought it home, and I switched cars with my dad, and we tried using a gas additive to put it in it to clean out the gas tank. and that didn't work. And then he took the fuel pump out and put a new one in, taken the gas tank out, clean, you know how you clean it and you reseal it?
Yeah. Who did this now?
My dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
I like it.
Because, I mean, you have the classic symptoms of a bad fuel pump.
Yeah, and that's what he said, too. He's been reading the manual and looking at it.
And he changed the filters, too. This thing is carbureted, so this has 2 gas filters.
Yeah, he changed the screens with carb cleaner on the gas filters, both of them.
Well, the gas filter, the rear one is a plastic filter that you just throw away. And the front filter is a metal filter.
He may not know there are 2.
That
Yeah,
you just,
I know
he cleaned the screen inside the tank.
Right, exactly.
But he did not clean the little plastic filter that's outside the tank.
And the way you clean it is you throw it away and you put a new one on. There's one under the car, right near the gas tank. It's a white plastic filter. And then there's one under the hood, which is a bronze-looking metal filter.
Okay.
And both of those should be changed because either one of those can give you the same symptom as a bad fuel pump. And, boy, he's going to be ticked if he finds out it's a $6.
I know, we've done all this stuff, and it's not even
so close. I mean, he should have. Well, it doesn't matter now. But, I mean, the classic theory is you always replace the cheapest and/or easiest thing to replace.
Oh, that's not the way we do it at the shop.
No, unless you're charging people.
Oh, right. Okay.
I'm talking
just
about...
let's get that clear.
Let's get that clear. If you were doing it on your own car, that's what you would do. If you were doing it for money, you would first replace, and in your case, I think my brother would have first put in a new transmission. And when that didn't work, he'd throw in the $6 fuel filter.
So have Daddy-O check the fuel filter because it could easily be that one of these fuel filters, and the more likely one.
So there's actually 3 of them, right?
Well, there are
5 of them.
There are 5 actually.
Five.
But there's one inside the gas tank.
Okay.
Which is supposed to filter out stuff like rocks and milk bottles in case they wind up in the gas. And then there is a finer filter on the opposite side, on the other side of the pump, which is this plastic one, which I've referred to.
Okay.
And then there's the one under the hood, which is the last line of defense before the carburetor catches it. You figure with all these filters, you got to catch everything. And the reason they put so many filters is that the passages in this carburetor are so small, and that's the way they get the thing to be so fuel efficient.
Right.
They really miserly meter out the gasoline.
Hey,
which is why the guy, when he rebuilt the first guy rebuilt the carburetor, although it was a nice thing that he did, he was following the rule of let's do something expensive rather than let's do the
because
thing
you may never come back again.
Exactly, and I probably won't.
And he learned that, I'm sure, at one of our seminars. Right. Charge first, apologize later.
Thanks a lot, guys.
But have Dad try those filters.
Okay, great. Thank you so much for your help. Hopefully that'll work out.
Hey, Kelly, what are you studying at Miami University?
I'm studying microbiology.
Microbiology.
Oh, yeah. I love the bacteria.
Really?
Great.
Yeah. It's really interesting.
And anything that you've stumbled upon that you might want to share with us?
Well, I'm doing some research with adenovirus, which is like what causes respiratory infection.
Really?
So, yeah, if I get anything new, I'll let you guys know. You'll be the first ones.
Well, thanks. Keep us posted.
Okay, great.
A pleasure talking to you, Kelly.
Yeah, you too. Thanks a lot.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
She'd probably love to roam around my basement.
She could catch any number of diseases.
Talk about microorganisms.
Woo! Oh, boy. 1-888-CAR-TALK. That's 888-2278. 255. Hello, you're on Car Talk.
Hi, this is Barry in Greenville, North Carolina.
Hi,
you
Barry.
don't even know where you live.
Well, I used to live in South Carolina.
The story's about South Carolina.
All right.
Oh, okay.
Shoot.
It was during Christmas, and we were driving down I-95, and it was right before dark, or just getting dark, and I lost the radio signal.
Mm-hmm.
And suddenly noticed that my lights were dimming.
Oh.
So I'm driving an 84 Dodge pickup.
Yeah.
Well, I start to pull off to the side of the road, and passenger screams that there's a bridge right there. So I stomp on the gas and avoid the bridge. And
was it your wife?
Well, my wife was actually in the back of the truck in a camper. And about this point, she yells that there are balls of fire coming out of the back of the truck.
This is an exciting little vacation you took.
Oh, it was thrilling. And
great balls of fire.
Really?
Yeah. Okay.
So we find, about that point, the truck dies.
Yeah,
Which is, I guess, to be expected. And we pull off to the side of the road and get out and trying to figure out what was going on. And we look back up the road, and the side of the highway's on fire.
No kidding.
So anyway, I got on the cellular phone, and I called the highway patrol, and I asked for a state trooper and a tow truck and a fire truck, not necessarily in that order.
And by the way, the highway's on fire.
So the fire was, the traffic was
and a regular
blowing the
cheese
fire
pizza.
my way.
As long as they were coming out.
Yeah. Swing by Domino's.
Pick up a regular cheese pizza.
We're sorry. We didn't mean to make light of your tale of woe and intrigue.
In retrospect, I think it's wonderful.
Oh, it brings up an interesting question. If you have a cellular phone, can you order a pizza and have the Domino guy chase you all over town trying to deliver it?
Tried that one yet.
And would you get it for free if he doesn't make it in half an hour?
So anyway, where were we? The highway's on fire.
The highway's on fire.
Your wife was screaming in the back. Okay, I got it.
The fire truck shows up, and they put out the fire, and the state trooper's there, and the tow truck comes to haul me off. And the fire starts back up again as we're being towed off.
Really?
Well, I never found out exactly what happened with the fire. I had more pressing matters at that point. So they dropped us off at a gas station and told us that in the morning they'd look at it.
All right.
And in the morning, the truck started right back up. Whereas the night before, it was not going anywhere. And but it was discharging.
Exactly.
So the local mechanic put a new alternator in
I like it.
the truck.
Mm-hmm.
And since then, I've had no problems.
Yeah.
The question is, where did the balls of fire come from?
Because, I mean, when you first described the problem of the headlights dimming and the radio signal disappearing, I said alternator to myself. You may even have heard me because my thoughts are very loud.
I had the telepathic message.
Yeah, the telepathic message. But then when you got to the great balls of fire, I must admit, I was puzzled. And I am still puzzled, and it's possible. How long has it been since this all happened?
Christmas.
It's Christmas.
And it's been running fine ever since.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I would have to suspect that you didn't start the fire.
No, as a matter of fact, you did start the fire.
You think so?
Yeah, you did start the fire because your wife said she was an eyewitness. There were balls of fire coming from the back of your truck.
Well, I mean, she didn't actually see them coming out of the back of the truck. She was in the truck. It would have been impossible for her to be an eyewitness unless you were hanging out the back. How could he have started the fire?
Well, I'm working on that.
I suspect that the fire was there, except if it was there, you would have seen it because you were driving along. Of course, you couldn't even see a bridge.
It seems awfully coincidental that two disastrous things, should have happened simultaneously without any connection between them. Don't you find that awfully fishy?
Look, it's called coincidence.
Yes.
Yes, I find it coincidental.
What do you think, Barry? Do you think you were responsible for setting the South Carolina on fire?
Well, I'm not going to say my name is Sherman, and it was Georgia by any stretch of the imagination.
Yeah.
I always assumed that I was, but I haven't been able to talk to anybody who could understand it, and I figured with your great expertise, you might have some kind of...
Yeah, we let you down.
Aren't you disappointed?
We let you down because even we can't come up with any kind of plausible, logical reason.
Let me just ask one question, and then we can put this to rest.
Two-tone blue.
Wise guy. When you lost the radio signal and the lights began to dim,
did it backfire?
Did the engine begin to run poorly too?
That's probably about the point when I stomped on the gas to avoid the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
And that's when...
Well, here's what I think.
Broke loose.
Here's a feasible scenario.
We'll be the judge of that.
Well, you'll see. When you hear it, you'll say,
"Woof."
No kidding. You'll say it's possible. When the alternator conked out and the thing began to run poorly, indeed, you had fewer than 12 volts being generated, and you were running off the battery and running it down. Not only did your radio signal and your headlights suffer, but so did the spark plugs. The spark plug voltage was reduced, and as a result, the combustion in the cylinders was incomplete. Therefore, there was raw gas, unburned gas, loading up the exhaust system.
Ooh, I like it.
He likes it. I see, he likes it. And, in fact, this contributed to the balls of fire coming out the back because the exhaust was...
The catalytic converter.
The catalytic converter and the exhaust system were combusting the gas that wasn't getting burned in the cylinders, and that was coming out the tailpipe. And you set the damn state of South Carolina on fire.
See, that's good, Frank.
Isn't it?
That is good. I like Barry.
Yep.
I think he's got it.
Okay, well, you got any suggestions for new trucks? Don't do this.
Yeah, two-tone blue. Actually, you cannot go wrong with a Ford F-150.
Okay.
See you, Barry.
Thank you.
Thanks for your call.
Hey, thanks for your call. You were a lot of fun. You gave me the best laugh of the day.
All right, look, it's time to take a short break, and when we come back, we'll answer last week's puzzle. You remember it?
Would you believe I do remember it?
No, I wouldn't believe that.
You're right. I don't remember anything. What was it about?
It was
Just
about
give me a hint.
change.
Free speech thing is really such a hot idea whenever they hear us say it. This is NPR.
You know, I drive junky cars. Hello, this is Nina Totenberg. When my husband and I were courting, he was really scandalized by my very old Mazda 626. And when we were invited...
TP.com.
Hey, it's Peter Sagal from Wait, Wait, Don't Tell Me. If you're a normal Wait, Wait listener, you shout out the answers to all the questions, and then you get frustrated that no one can tell how smart you are. Here's the solution, the Wait, Wait quiz, available now on your smart speaker. Just ask your smart speaker to open the Wait, Wait quiz. Finally, your genius shall be recognized.
Hi, we're back. You're listening to Car Talk with us, Click and Clack, the Tappert Brothers. And we're here to talk about cars, car repair, and the answer to last week's puzzler. And this was from my Guy Goes Into a Convenience Store series.
Oh, you're starting a series?
Well, the essentials, kernel of this was sent in by a listener named Peter Brigham.
I mean, every puzzler is potentially a series. First in a series. If you could ever come up with another one.
Oh, yeah.
And you never know.
You know there'll be another one.
Of course.
Anyway, here it is. A fellow goes into a convenience store to buy a couple of things. He buys like a package of razor blades, some shaving cream, a candy bar, and a bottle of Filippo Berio extra virgin olive oil.
Yeah.
All of which he puts on the counter. Anyway, the clerk rings up his total, and it comes to $13.59. The fellow opens his wallet and finds $1. He says, "Oh, man. Oh, wait a minute. I have an emergency 50 tucked in my wallet." He apologizes to the clerk and says, "Look, this is all I have, so I have to give you this $50 bill." He hands the clerk the 50. The clerk gives him his change, and as he does so, the clerk says, "Huh, that's interesting." And the customer says, "Geez, it is." The question is, what was interesting? Now, probably nothing, huh? I can see there's nothing interesting to you here.
No,
you didn't.
I remember when you mentioned this last week. My first reaction was that the change that he got was some permutation of $13.59, which is what he spent.
No,
but it wasn't.
No, it's $36.41 he gets.
Oh, is that right?
Change. Yeah. And what's interesting, it's not earth-shattering. No. He gets a 20, a 10, a 5, a 1, a quarter, a dime, a nickel, and a penny. You know, there are 8 little things in the cash register. He gets one
of everything.
One of everything.
Get out.
Who's our winner?
Our winner this week is Helen Nye from Montclair, New Jersey. And for having her answer selected at random from among all the correct answers that we got, Helen's going to get a $26 gift certificate to the Shameless Commerce Division at cartalk.com, with which she can get a copy of our latest CD, Tales of the Brothers Grime.
And by the way, for those of you who enjoy hearing me be humiliated...
Yes, I'm listening.
Yeah. This CD contains the story of the time that I dropped a customer's car off the lift.
Oh, yes.
Then
a little problem.
Then I had to call him and say, "No, your car's not quite ready, Frank."
He said, "That's all right. I'll pick it up tomorrow."
I said,
No, you won't.
How's June? Is June good for you?
June's good, yeah.
Anyway, we'll have a brand new puzzler still to come, so stick around for that. In the meantime, you can call us about your car. We're at 888-CAR-TALK. That's 888-227-8255. Hello, you're on Car Talk.
Hello, this is Amy West.
Where are you from, Amy?
Columbia, Missouri.
Columbia, Missouri.
What's shaking?
I took my car in to be fixed like mid-August, and I drive an Infiniti G20.
Yeah.
It started out with a kind of a funny sound, and then my dad drove it, and then it started losing compression. And by the time
I'd set up an appointment. I didn't make it to the appointment to have it looked at. It had to be towed in.
So, and it lost power as you were driving along. It would just not go anymore.
Well, that's when my dad started driving it. It's when that happened.
Ah, okay. You can go on with the story, but I reserve the right to come back and ask more probing questions later.
Okay. Well,
personal questions
Of a personal nature. Okay.
Don't go there. So I went. I took the car in. Well, I followed it in after the tow truck, right?
Yeah.
And they looked at it and said, well, your top end of your engine is shot, so we need to replace everything on the top end, or we can replace it with a different engine. We found one that's used, and it's got 75,000 miles on it, and it would be about the same money, about $2,700 for either choice. I'm like, well, talked to my dad, and we talked with the mechanic, and they said it's better to stick with the problem that you're aware of and stick with the engine that you're familiar with, and we'll fix the problem.
And what did they say happened to it?
What had happened is that the oil obviously had not been getting through the motor.
Well, if oil wasn't getting through the top of the motor, it wasn't getting to the bottom of the motor
wouldn't
either.
you think?
Wouldn't
you think?
Well, I mean, I know that now. 3 months later, my car is still at the dealership, by the way.
Oh, yeah. And I don't know that I like the logic of you might as well stick with the engine that you've got. We already know this engine is a piece of junk. Why would we want?
You told that one in.
Why would you want to stick with that piece of junk?
Well,
but okay. So in any event,
so we okayed them fixing the top end. They put in $2,500 worth of time and parts, or $26, something like that. Started the engine again, and it still had the knock. Called me the day after it was supposed to be ready and said, well, we looked at the bottom end after it didn't really run like it was supposed to after we fixed the top end, and the bottom end is worse than the top.
Well, duh.
Well, isn't
no,
that...
I mean, this is a real well-duh situation.
Now, this is a no-brainer. I mean, if their conclusion was that the top end of the engine got ruined due to lack of lubrication, it's the same lubrication or lack thereof that ruined the bottom end of the engine, and they should have known that right off.
Was this a dealership?
Yes, this is a Nissan dealership.
And I don't think it was done out of any malice. This was just plain out-and-out stupidity.
So my problem is, what do I do now? They've got $1,500 worth of parts in my cars. Lawyers won't deal with me. It's not worth their time. I have spoken to half a dozen lawyers.
No, you don't need any lawyers.
You don't need lawyers.
Here's what you do.
So what do I do?
You pay to have the bottom half done, because the truth is, if you had called us up and said they're suggesting putting a used engine in for $2,700, or fixing this engine, fixing the top half of this engine only for $2,700, or rebuilding the whole engine for $4,300, we would have suggested rebuilding the entire engine for $4,300.
Okay. Now, should I have concerns about that because of the way they screwed up the diagnosis on the first
Well, they
end?
may be stupid, but they may not be that stupid.
Oh, that's comforting. I love it.
Well, I think they made in my humble opinion, they made a bad decision there. But that doesn't mean that they're not good at doing it.
Okay.
They're probably very good at doing it. They probably do it all the time.
Well, I certainly hope so.
Yeah,
and if they keep doing it like this, they're not going to do it for very long.
So how much more do they want to do the rest of the engine?
You hit it right on the nose. I mean, with all their, I'm sorry, with all of their
$4,300.
$4,300.
Pay them.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the right price.
Okay.
I mean, it stinks. But if they had told you that at the beginning, which is what they should have said to you, they should have said, look, Amy, if you're lucky, we can do the top end and it'll be $27, but more likely than not, you've wrecked the whole engine and it's going to cost you $43. You would have been anticipating.
Let's not lay blame here. She didn't wreck the engine.
Well, somebody wrecked the engine.
The engine wrecked itself.
Whatever. Dad wrecked it.
No, actually, it was an ex-boyfriend, but we don't want to go into that.
We don't want to go into that.
We don't want to go into that.
He wants a vet.
Was this the guy that redlined it?
Well, he didn't put oil. I was in Ecuador for 10 months, and during that time, there wasn't any oil change.
Okay.
Okay, well,
as they say, as you yourself said,
no probing personal
don't
questions.
go there.
But now you've got to pony up the money.
No, this is where I want you to ask me the personal questions because I want you guys to fix me up. I want to know what your percentages of successful dating matching is.
They're very good. They're very good, but I have to warn you, they almost all lead to marriage.
Well, then I'm there.
You're ready.
I'm ready, willing, and able.
Well, I don't think you should have any trouble finding a mate because you sound like a delightful person.
Well, you guys are wonderful.
And easy to get along with. I mean, here we just hit you with another $1,600 of bills, and what do you care, right?
Well, I mean, that's okay with me.
Yeah, but dump the lawyers. You don't need no stinking lawyers.
I didn't want
these
to
guys,
do that.
their sin is that they were stupid. They weren't dishonest.
Yeah.
And I presume that they will guarantee this rebuild.
Well, how long should the guarantee be?
18 months.
18 months? Okay, because they've said 12, and I'll ask for 18.
Tell them ask for 24.
Okay.
And settle on 18.
And settle on
Tell
18,
them
great.
12 would have been fine if they had diagnosed this whole thing
And they
correctly.
hadn't kept your car for 5 weeks.
Yeah.
More than that now. So
It's
we're
more-
into the third month, right?
Oh, no, they're going to give you 2 years. They've
Yeah.
got to give you 2
Well,
years.
half
First
of it's
all,
gone already.
Exactly. And by the time they get it finished, all of it's going to be gone. You're going to get a week and a half warranty on the thing.
I'm so
Yeah,
sorry.
we can have warranty. And in 12 months, sure, you can drive it. Go ahead.
Good luck, Amy.
Have it done.
I love you guys. Thank you so much.
See you later.
Thank
Keep
you,
smiling.
Amy. Good for you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.
too.
Bye-bye.
1-888-CAR-TALK. That's 888-227-8255. Hello, you're on Car Talk.
Hello, this is David from Cary, North Carolina.
Hi,
Yeah.
David. What's up?
This is what's up. I've got a 1985 Volkswagen Quantum. Here's what it is. It seems like I get better gas mileage in the first half a tank than the second half a tank. If that makes sense. I've got
Yes.
So I fill up my car and I get about 300 miles to the tank full of gas. And from full, where the gas needle is on full, to halfway, my trip odometer, right, I reset it when I fill up.
You got 200 out of it.
Right. And the last half says 100.
Sure.
Yes, we all know that. Every car does this.
Why is that?
Because
I know what it is.
it gets to E before it's really E. The needle says E before you've used up all the gas in that second half of the tank.
But no, I don't think so, because when it gets to E, it's out of gas, because I have run out of gas before.
There goes that theory.
That's right.
Well, then you're relying on the fact then, I have a backup explanation.
I got to back up, too.
that when the thing says half, it really is half full. You know that for a fact?
No.
Of course you don't.
I think so, because when I fill it up, the needle doesn't go past full. In fact, it's a little bit below the F.
Yes, but how many gallons does it take from empty to full?
About 14.
And you know that because you've run it out.
You've run out.
Right.
But I'll bet you, dollars to donuts, that if you stop when it's right at the halfway mark,
It'll take 9 gallons to fill it up.
it'll take more than 7.
Mm.
And you know why? I know why. I know why, because I have
Oh,
noticed...
great master, enlighten us.
I have noticed this exactly the same phenomenon in almost every car that I've ever owned. And I asked myself once, why is this true? Is this a technological reason? And it could be a technological reason, because it may well be that the gauge is not calibrated so that it's always accurate. It's more important that it be accurate at E than it be accurate at half.
Right, because when you're at 3/4, you never look at it. You just say, oh, boy, I'm down to 3/4. I better tank up.
And I decided that's not it, because they could easily make one that was accurate all the way through.
They could.
And I concluded that they did it this way to make you think you're getting better gas mileage. You get in the car, and you drive, and you drive, and you drive, and you drive, and the needle doesn't move. And you say, wow, isn't this great?
And then you go in for a cup of coffee and a haircut, and you come back out, and you got no gas in the tank.
No gas.
That always happens to me. I had a Pontiac that would do the same thing. I'd fill the tank,
Yes.
and I could drive from here to the New York border, and the thing would still be on full. I'd go in for a Coke and Howard Johnson's. I come back, it was on empty.
Every car I've ever had that
In
same
fact, I
quirk.
used to fake going into the men's room and stand hide behind a
See what
bush
happened.
to see what was really going on.
Were you getting a haircut?
No, I was behind the bush because I couldn't go into the men's room. Anyway, David, that's our philosophy when it comes to this. We think that they probably aren't too accurate when they make these things.
But you can check it so easily. When it gets to exactly half full, fill it up to the top, and I'll bet you it's going to take 8.4 gallons. And if I'm right on the money, send us a $20 bill on the back of a...
That seems
What are you going to
logical.
send a $20
All right,
bill
Dave,
on the
thanks
back?
thanks for your call.
Thank you.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. 1-888-CAR-TALK or 1-888-227-8255. Hello, you're on Car Talk.
Hi, this is Christy from Kentucky.
Hi, Christy.
Christy with a K.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
From
boy.
Kentucky.
Uh-huh.
The entire state.
Ronnieville.
Where?
Ronnieville, that's where I live.
Oh, Rhineyville.
Is it near anything we would recognize?
Like Missouri?
About an hour from Louisville.
An hour from Louisville. That's good enough for us.
Okay.
Oh, that's
All right.
good.
We're with you.
What's up, Christy?
My car's making noise.
What kind is it?
It clicks like at a real slow, steady pace, and then the faster I go, it's like click, 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 like that until you really can't hear it anymore. And when it's warm outside, it's not as bad.
What kind of a car is it?
A 97 Dodge Avenger.
Okay.
Don't make fun of my car.
We didn't say anything. We're still working on Rhineyville. Jeez, give us a break.
So, let me get it straight here. You get in the car in the morning, for example, you start it up.
Uh-huh.
Do you hear the noise?
Yes. Oh, yes.
Oh, so you don't have to be moving.
No.
Oh.
It just gets faster.
Okay, so now you start moving, and the noise gets tick, 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 tick. Is it a heavy or a light? Is it a ticking or is it a gung, 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 gung?
No, it's light, I guess. Ticking.
And then
Is it a stick shift?
Uh-huh.
Do you notice when you're shifting gears that the noise kind of goes away for while you're in the process of shifting?
Or slows down?
I really haven't paid that much attention to that because usually by then I turn on the radio really loud. So
Yeah. But then the noise.
You're a woman after my own heart.
But the noise does go away once it warms up.
No, I hear it. It's just not as loud.
Really?
And the check engine light comes on, about twice a week, and then it goes off.
Well, I know what's wrong with it.
I see oil.
Oh, well, yeah, I am leaking oil.
Yeah. Is there anything that's not wrong with the car? Can we maybe work from that
My
base?
heater works.
The heater works.
It's still going. I mean, it's old. It has 133,000 miles on it.
Here's what I think is wrong with the car. My brother's going to love this, too.
Okay.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with your oil leak, or maybe not even with your check engine light. But I think you have a cracked exhaust manifold.
Oh.
Really?
That's what I believe you have.
Is that expensive?
Yeah.
How expensive?
Hundreds.
Really?
Yeah, and I think when the weather is the coldest, the crack is the biggest. And that's why it tends to make the most noise when you first start it on a cold day.
Uh-huh.
It would make less noise if you start it on a warmer day, and it never goes away because the crack is always there and can never go away completely.
Would I be able to see this?
You wouldn't be able to see it, but if you had somebody plug the tailpipe,
like with a potato?
With a potato, you might see sparks flying under the
No,
engine.
actually, a potato's not a bad thing to plug a tailpipe with because the gases that are coming out are hot. So, but if you had a potato that was big enough so it wouldn't get lost inside, you could plug the tailpipe with the potato. And when you did that, when your assistant did that, if you had the hood open, you would hear the noise and it would be much louder.
Huh? And that wouldn't hurt anything to
just temporarily.
You're only going to do it for a few seconds.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just to find the leak.
And if in fact there is no leak and we're wrong, then the engine will stall.
Oh.
Because if you don't let the exhaust out, that was the whole idea behind putting the tailpipe in my brother's tire. I mean, I didn't mean to say that. I didn't mean to say that.
Well, I have to say that I do like this idea.
Uh-huh.
But I would go, have you been to a mechanic?
Take it to Rhineyville Dodge.
Okay.
Any mechanic with a stethoscope would be able to tell in minutes.
And a potato.
A stethoscope and a potato.
Okay.
Good luck, Christy.
Thanks.
See ya.
Bye.
All right, Tommy, look, we're about to embark on the weekly ritual that always makes our listeners happy.
The new puzzler? And a weird 1-hour virus whenever they hear us say it. This is NPR.
As soon as you wake up, you need the latest, and that is why Up First is here. It is NPR's morning news podcast. In just 10 minutes, you can start your day informed. Listen to Up First on the NPR One app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Ha! We're back. You're listening to Car Talk with us, Click and Clack, the Tappet Brothers, and we're here to discuss cars, car repair, and the new puzzler. Here it is. We used this one about 20 years ago. And it's time to revisit it.
See, I may remember this one.
By the way, we are no longer accepting email puzzler suggestions. If you have an email puzzler suggestion, we don't want it.
Wow.
Because they all stink.
Really?
Yeah.
You're making, what do they call, what do we used to call it? A sweeping generalization.
Yeah. Well, every week, Catherine hands me 200 emails. Yeah. First of all, half of them are, a complaint was received by the Pontiac Division of General Motors Corporation about some bozo's ice cream melting, and I don't want that one anymore. And then there's 500 liars and truth tellers on, I used that one 3 weeks ago. Stop sending it. Jesus. So I'm using this one, typewritten on a piece of paper.
Wow. See,
from 1973.
I've said over and over again that snail mail is the only way to go.
Well, this was sent in about 5 years ago by a guy named Richard Rubach, and I like it, and I used it about 25 years ago.
He's
but I'm
the
going to use it
inventor
again.
of the Rubach Cube,
Yeah,
isn't
Rubach's Cube. Once upon a time, there lived a king who wished to find the wisest man in the realm to be his assistant. So he summoned...
That's it. He's going to find the wisest guy in the whole world.
In his
realm.
realm.
He's going to give him the title of assistant?
First assistant. He summons the three known wisest men to his court, and he's about to administer the following test. Yeah. He says to them, sit down, you morons. I'm going to put either a red hat or a white hat on each of your heads. Mm-hmm. And facing them in a circle and standing behind them, he proceeds to place 3 red hats on their heads, one red hat on each of their heads. Yeah. He says to them, if you see, obviously they can see not themselves, but there are no mirrors in the room. Mm-hmm. They can see just the other 2 contestants. If you can see a red hat... I hadn't
said that about the mirrors. I was going to use that for the answer.
If you can see another red hat...
Raise your hand.
Raise your hand. They all what?
Yeah.
Raise their hands because they're each wearing a red hat.
Sure.
Then he says, if you can tell what color hat you have on, stand up.
Yeah.
Time goes by. Nothing happens. One guy looks at another guy. He looks at the other guy. The other guy looks at him. Finally, one guy stands up and he says, I'm wearing a red hat.
Wow.
Now, didn't hurt that he noticed the king holding 3 white hats in his hand.
He was looking in the other guy's glasses.
Can you move? Can you put your head down a little bit? The question is, how did he know that he was wearing a red hat? Yeah. Now, if you think you know the answer, mail it to us at Puzzler Tower, Car Talk Plaza, Box 3500, Harvard Square, Cambridge.
Our fair city.
Ma 02238. Or you can do an electronic funds transfer and email your answer on a $20 bill to us from cartalk.com. If you'd like to talk to us, the number is 1-888-CAR-TALK. That's 888-227-8255. Hello, you're on Car Talk.
Hi, this is Charlie Cox from New Paris, Ohio.
Hi, Charlie.
Charlie, how you doing?
Oh, marvelous. Well, no, not exactly. I've got an 85 Tempo that I just replaced the 3rd fuel pump in the tank.
Yeah.
And the thing is driving me nuts. They're going to let me out next week. I don't know what the problem is.
Really?
Yeah. Now, they're not costing me anything. They're lifetime guarantee, but it's going to kill me laying under that thing changing the fuel pump about every 3 months.
Ah. So they're not replacing the fuel pumps.
No.
Charlie's replacing the fuel pumps.
Exactly.
And Charlie is buying these fuel pumps from the same disreputable parts store.
No, let's not jump to any conclusions.
Yeah.
No, he admits it.
But 85 Tempo, isn't that carbureted?
No, this is fuel injected.
It is fuel injected.
Yes.
And the pump is external of the tank. It's not
internal.
It's in the tank?
Take the tank.
Oh, you poor thing.
And, it always waits till you get the tank full to die. Then this thing falls on you.
So how long, tell us when this little saga began.
I want to know how long it takes you now to change the pump. How good are you at it?
Oh, I can do that
25
in
minutes.
a half hour if the tank is empty. But it's just a pain.
You bet.
You take the tank loose, it falls on you, it's got you pinned to the ground.
And it smells bad.
Yeah.
And you're there yelling, "Hon, help."
Yeah. And she says you got yourself into it, you get yourself out of it.
So how long has this been going on?
About a year.
You went down to Pep Boys or whatever the place is down at the corner, and you bought yourself a fuel pump.
Yes.
For $29.95.
No. For $105.
$105.
Yeah. Who was the manufacturer of this pump?
It's supposed to be AirTech.
AirTech makes good pumps.
Should I say that? Yeah, anyway.
Sure, that's good.
We put AirTech pumps in all the time, and they're great. In fact, they probably made the original one.
Right.
Probably did.
Yeah.
So you buy the pump.
Right.
You put it in.
Right.
How long does it last?
About 4 months.
When it stops running, you drop the tank, you take the pump out.
Right.
Then what do you do?
I hit it with jumper wires from a battery.
And
it squirts a little gas, but it's not the pressure it's supposed to be. What, about 40 pounds or so?
But does the pump actually turn? You can hear it turn?
Yeah.
It does turn, but it doesn't seem to be squirting enough.
Right.
When you say squirt enough, you've got it immersed in the gas tank at this point?
No, I got it out.
Well, they're going to squirt when the thing's out.
It's got nothing to squirt.
Well, there's a little gas in it, but you can I put a pressure thing on it, and I was only getting about 12, 14 pounds pressure.
And did you try that with a new pump?
No.
See, because I think that you're condemning a pump that isn't bad.
Okay. What would you suggest besides killing the car?
A Corolla.
That thought did cross my mind. Yes.
Yeah.
No, I think you are condemning. In order to really determine scientifically what's going on here, you've got to test the old pump and the new pump exactly the same way.
Okay.
And then you'll determine, I think, that there's nothing wrong with your pump. And I think what's wrong is that maybe the wiring is bad. And maybe in the process of dropping the tank and putting the tank back in, you somehow make a connection that had gone bad.
Reconnected.
Good
yeah.
again.
Yeah. Now, my mechanic, it died in his lot here a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
So he had it in there, jacked it up, hit the starter, it started, then hit starter again, it wouldn't start, and they checked the voltage back as close to the tank as they could get, and they had voltage.
They had voltage, but the pump wasn't turning.
No.
Well, you got to go all the way back, baby.
Yeah, clear to the tank.
You got to go right to it.
Yeah.
You got to go right to it,
Yeah.
and I think that's where your problem is.
Okay.
I mean, I'll tell you, we've installed a jillion Airtex pumps.
Uh-huh.
It's
And
unlikely.
every once in a while, like anything else, you get a bad one. But
Sure.
to get 9 in a row, I
But
mean,
not
what are
three
the odds?
Yeah.
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 And besides, I mean, you can't go through this for the rest of your life.
Well,
No, you
my
sound like
life
an
is
old geezer. I mean, one of these times it could croak you.
My life is going to be shortened if I have to keep doing this. Hell, it's too much work for an old guy like me.
Yeah, it is. I can tell that. You got to teach your wife how to do it.
I know. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that's what you've got to. I mean, you've got to really do the real scientific test.
Okay.
You got to find out.
Yeah.
And I think with the pump out of the tank, the fact that you're getting 12 pounds of air pressure or whatever,
Yeah.
is probably good enough. I think
Okay.
that pump is good.
Okay.
And you can call the parts store and tell them to put all those pumps back on the shelf.
Okay. Okay, guys.
Good luck.
If you don't hear from me again, you know the car got the best.
And whatever you do, don't fill the tank anymore.
No, put in $3 at a time like my brother does.
Yeah, I need to do that.
See you later.
Okay,
Les.
guys, have a good one. Thanks.
Thanks for calling.
All righty.
The thing is, if he puts in $3 worth of
He's gonna
gas
burn
every
the
time,
pump out.
it'll never fail. It'll last forever.
It may, but he can't go anyplace. 1-888-CAR-TALK or 1-888-227-8255. Hello, you're on Car Talk.
Hi, this is Danni in the Dalles, Oregon.
Danny?
Yes,
In where, Oregon?
the Dalles.
How do you spell it?
T-H-E,
Yeah.
second word, D-A-L-L-E-S.
D-A-L-L-E-S.
Right.
And what are the dolls?
It means actually the water running over the rocks. That's what you get when you have French fur trappers naming your town.
Ah, okay.
Pierre, les dalles. Oh, oui, oui.
Exactly.
I'm with you now. Okay.
Okay.
So what's up, Danny?
Well, here's my situation. I just made the biggest automotive mistake of my life. And my husband
Tuned
and
in a second time, huh?
Well, and my husband and I can't quite agree on how to solve it, and we agreed that whatever you guys said would go.
Really?
Cool.
Yeah. So you have the power in your hands.
And how is your relationship with your husband otherwise?
Excellent.
So we should try as much as we can to help you out of the problem.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
We will.
Okay, I was in pregnancy-induced insanity about 4 months ago. 100-degree weather, 9 months pregnant. Decided I needed to get rid of my little Honda Civic and buy a family car.
Yeah.
So I went out and bought an '89 Range Rover wagon.
Ah.
It's really cute, and it's cute. That was the only thing I liked about it.
Yeah, that'll do it.
And my husband is like a very conservative banker, and he wanted a plain Jeep, something reliable.
Yeah.
And I bought this horrible car. Okay?
So you went out and made a unilateral decision.
I did. I
You
bought
just
it by
bought
myself.
Oh, you did?
Accidentally. Well, that's a different story. I didn't mean to buy it quite the way I did, but I did.
But you bought it, and he comes home from work one night, and you say, honey?
Worse. I say, honey, we have to go pick up the car. We bought it from, not a dealership, from this little weasel. And he said, go pick it up at the dealership. I had him fix a few things on it. It's all paid for.
Ah.
So we go down to pick it up. It's in Portland, so it's 90 miles out of our way. We go pick it up, and there's a $400 balance for the new alternator.
Oh, so the sleazeball who was a used car salesman?
No, he used to be, but this is just a private dealership thing. And after it's all over, he says, I used to be a used car salesman. I'm like, yeah, I can believe that. He was a horrible person. But anyway,
yeah.
So I go pick it up at Land Rover. I get like a block away from the dealership, and the fuel light goes on. And I'm in downtown Portland, and these things get 10 miles to the gallon, so I'm just frantic. And then I'm working my way to a gas station, and I get pulled over by a police officer because I have expired tags. This is all in my first hour of ownership.
Now, at this point, are you still in your pregnancy-induced insanity mode?
No. Now reality is slamming in. My husband is looking at me like I'm the biggest moron that ever walked the planet, and I'm having to agree with him. You know, this is bad.
Yeah.
But this is just $400. You know, just $400.
It's not.
Right. Well, since then, we've probably spent $2,400 more.
Yeah.
In 4 months.
Yeah.
Alternator, speedometer, temperature switch, some electric was tipped that was $1,000. Horrible things. And my husband doesn't fit in the car. Did I mention that? He's tall. He can't fit in the car. Yeah.
So you really researched this, I guess.
Oh,
huh?
yeah. Like I said.
You read consumer reports and got all the, the information?
He wants to sell this car, or actually trade it in, at a huge loss, just to get rid of it.
What did you pay for it, really?
$16,500.
Yeah, and you've spent another $2,500 for stuff.
So you're now into this for $1,900, $19,000 rather.
Yeah.
And what could you get for it on a trade?
Horrible, like 11.
Go for it.
Trade it in. Oh my God!
In a New York minute.
You're siding with my husband.
No, I'm not. Wait a minute.
am.
Wait a minute.
Because the thing is, it has all these little expensive things that have gone wrong, but it's never left me stranded. And the horrible part is, I kind of like it.
Well, here's the thing. You like it.
Yeah.
The mistake that you actually made.
Which one?
No, I think out of all of them.
Is you married a guy, first of all, that was too tall. That's your first mistake.
That was your first mistake, yeah. Now, here's the mistake you made was you bought a car like a pig in a poke.
Yeah.
And, I mean, I don't know if you've ever heard this show before, but we have said 100,000 times, if not more, you never, ever buy a used car without having a mechanic check it out.
Okay.
I mean, this vehicle does not have a stellar repair record, but it's not that bad. It's not great.
But I would say it's below average.
It is below average. Yes, it is below average.
It is.
And when you have to have it fixed, it costs more than average.
And they don't have the parts generally, which means you have to wait longer than what?
Average.
Yeah.
Which means that you're without it longer than
average.
Yeah.
Which means you drive less than
average.
Yeah.
And you have
spends
fewer
more time
chances to
there.
have accidents because you're not in the vehicle.
Right.
Often
This is
enough.
true. This is true.
Yeah.
I spent the holidays at the dealership.
You bought this thing purely on emotion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
and
cute.
and you want to keep it purely on emotion, even if logic tells you that you shouldn't.
Right.
And
I'm going to propose a compromise solution.
Are you?
That you and your husband
I got it.
agree on a time frame and money frame. That is, over the next, say, 6 months, you'll agree that if the expenditures are more than X, then you'll dump it.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, something like, $8,000-$10,000. Yeah. I mean, give yourself some wiggle room.
But here's what I would do, Danny, is before you do anything, you can sort of make up for the earlier mistake by bringing it to your mechanic and have him check it all out as though you hadn't bought it yet. And he will give you a list of all the things that are wrong or imminently wrong.
Oh, I don't think I do that.
I mean, at least you'll know where you stand.
That's
And then you
right.
can decide which things to fix right away if they're dangerous.
That's right. And then you can arrange for a home equity line of credit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's not the worst vehicle in the world. It will serve you.
There's a motto for Land Rover. It's not the worst vehicle in the world.
Not the worst vehicle in the world.
There you go. There's an advertising slogan. If I ever heard
I'll
one.
suggest it to them next time we meet in court.
Okay, thanks, guys.
Hey, good
Yeah.
luck, Danny.
Okay.
Well, I'm glad we were able to cheer you up.
Oh, yeah.
See you later.
All right, bye-bye.
Well, it's happened again. You've squandered another precious hour listening to Car Talk. Our esteemed producer is Doug the Subway Fugitive, not a slave to fashion, Bongo Boy Berman. Our associate producers are David the Calves of Belleville Green and Catherine Frau Blucher Fenolosa. Our web lackey is Doug the Old Gray Mare, assisted by Connie Bridgeford. Our theme music is by David Dog Grisman, and our technical, spiritual, and menu advisor, just back from his triumph at the Greater Natchez Chili. We say it. This is NPR.